Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. Staring at the bottom of your glass, hoping one day you'll make a dream last. But dreams come slow, they go so fast. You see it when you close your eyes. Maybe one day you'll understand why everything you touch surely dies. But you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. Staring at the ceiling in the dark, same old empty feeling in your heart. Cause love comes slow, it goes so fast. Well, you see it when you fall asleep, never to touch it, never to keep. Cause you loved it too much, you dive too deep. But you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go.
You remember when we were two beautiful birds? We would light up the sky when we'd fly. You were orange and red like the sun when it sets. I was green as an apple's eye. You said you loved all the songs that I'd sing, but nothing like you'd ever heard. And I said I loved you with all of my heart when we were two beautiful birds. Do you remember when we were two beautiful silver and blue like the moon when it's new. I was gold as a summer sun. But one day you asked for a different song, one that I just couldn't sing. I got the melody sharp and the words all wrong. Those were the last days of spring. To build a nest we picked feathers from our chests, like a book tearing out every page. We want to know that these feathers would grow into a beautiful cage.
Used to never say never, used to feel it forever. I'm free beneath the sun. Days go running and hiding, go slipping and sliding. Years leave quicker every time. Collecting our yesterdays as they build up one by one. Oh, how we beg and we borrow, say we'll do it tomorrow, but tomorrow never seems to come. We used to never say never, used to feel it forever, flying free beneath the sun. Days go running and hiding, go slipping and sliding. Years leave quicker every time I go into work. Boys on the beach, everything was in reach. I know it's hard to remember, but oh how the years they vanish. I always wanted to learn Spanish and travel around South America. We used to never say never, used to then we live forever, flying free beneath the sun. Days go running and hiding in the weeds, go slipping and sliding. Tears leave quicker every time they come. Remember when we were young? Remember when we were young? Remember when we were young?
Well, I don't know how and I don't know why. When something's living, all you can't say die. You feel like laughing, but you start to cry. I don't know how and I don't know why. I don't have many and I don't have much. In fact, I don't have any, but I've got enough. 'Cause I know those eyes and I know that touch. I don't have many and I don't have much. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire for you. Well, I don't know where and I don't know when, but I know that we'll be lovers again. And I'll see you someday before the end. I don't know where and I don't know when. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire. You know those love songs break your heart. You know those love songs break your heart. You know those love songs break your heart. 'Cause oh, darling, my heart's on fire. 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 Oh, darling, my heart's on fire.
Well, I walked out this evening, stood out in front of my house to see the daylight leaving. My eyes pointed south, and I felt like I was dreaming. I've never seen the sky so red, and it gave me the strangest feeling. And a voice inside me said, well, all my life I've been chasing setting suns. See me running up the hill, when the evening comes. But they get further away the faster that I run. I'm getting old and tired of chasing setting suns. Well, I walked down to the ocean and I sat on the cold hard stones. I saw the seabirds fishing and the sunlight glistening down in my English home. And I thought back to all the things I've seen, the people I know and the places I've been, the city skylines and the fields of green. It's a wonder I've made it home. Well, all my life I've been chasing setting suns. See me running up the hill when the evening comes. But they get further away the faster that I run. I'm getting old and tired of chasing setting suns. Well, all my life I've been chasing setting suns. See me running up the hill when the evening comes. But they get further away the faster that I run. I'm getting old and tired of chasing setting suns. I'm getting old and tired of chasing setting suns. Thank you.
Get out on the ocean, if you sail out on the sea, if you get up in the mountains, if you go climbing in the trees, all through every emotion, when you know that they don't care, darling, that's when I'm with you. Oh, I'll go with you anywhere. If you get up in a jet plane, down in a submarine, if you get onto the next train to somewhere you've never been, if you wanna ride in a fast car and feel the wind in your hair, darling, just look beside you. Oh, I'll go with you anywhere. Oh, and I'll be with you when the darkest winter comes. Oh, and I'll be with you to feel the California sun. Oh, and I'll be with you in the nighttime when it's through. Oh, I'll go anywhere with you. If you get up in the hillside, if you ride out on the plains, if you go digging up dirt, if you go out dancing in the rain, if you go chasing them rainbows just to find the gold ain't there, darling, just look behind you. Oh, I'll go with you anywhere. Oh, and I'll be with you when the darkest winter comes. Oh, and I'll be with you to feel the California sun. Oh, and I'll be with you in the nighttime when it's through. Oh, I'll go anywhere with you. Yeah, I'll go anywhere with you. Oh, and I'll be with you when the darkest winter comes. Oh, and I'll be with you
You've walked the long road and you've worn it well. You stitched yourself up when you fell. Keep your memories in jars, carry secrets and scars beneath your shell. You've seen some good days and some bad ones too. You weave through fashion and trend. You've seen the sunrise on an ocean blue and seen it set for the dearest of friends. You found faith but you chose to doubt it. You found love but you left without it. Now you don't want to talk about it. You traveled down through foreign lands, touched mountaintops and golden sand, seen pyramids and temples made of stone, kept seashells and a cashmere scarf. Your treasured book of photographs, in every single one you stand alone. You've seen Vienna and the Berlin Wall, and as you watch the decades fall, the letters that you wrote never made it home. Your birthdays flew by like June, like Christmases in hotel rooms, and New Year's with people you don't know. You made friendships but they sailed without you. You never meant it and that's why they doubt you. Now they don't ever talk about you. Now you're older than you used to be. The mirror weaves a tapestry of lines that dance and shimmer around your eyes as you stare back at a man forever holding out his hand, as if the answer's gonna fall out of the sky. But the penny never dropped, and no man has ever stopped time from flying by.
Up when all you're ever getting is choked up. When you're coked up, you can't remember the reason why you broke up. You call her in the morning when you're coming down and falling like an old man at the side of the road. Cause when you're apart you don't mingle. When you're together you wanna be single. Never to chase the taste, the kiss, the bliss that made your heart tingle. How much greener the grass is, those rose-tinted glasses. The butterflies they flutter by and leave us on our asses. Cause I love to feel love, but I can stand the rejection. I hide behind my jokes as a form of protection. I thought I was close, but under further inspection, it seems I've been running in the wrong direction. There's fish in the sea for me to make a selection. Diving if it wasn't for my imperfection. Cause all I wanna do is try to make a selection, but it seems I've been running in the wrong direction. can't stand the rejection. I hide behind my jokes as a form of protection. I thought I was close, but under further inspection, it seems I've been running in the wrong direction. There's fish in the sea for me to make a selection. Diving if it wasn't for my ear infection. 'Cause all I wanna do is try to make a connection. It seems I've been running in the wrong direction. Seems I've been running in the wrong direction.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. I was running from my brother and his friends. I tasted the sweet perfume of the mountain grass as I rode down. I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart and broke it here. Made friends and lost them through the years. I've not seen the roaring fields for so long. Oh, how I've grown. And I can't wait to go home now. On my way, driving at 90 through those country lanes, listening to Tiny Dancer. And I miss the way you make me feel. It's real when we watch the sunrise over the castle on the hill. "15 years old and smoking hand-rolled cigarettes, running through the backfields from the law and getting drunk with my friends. Had my first kiss on a Friday night. I don't think that I did it right, but I was younger then. Take me back to when we found weekend jobs, and when we get paid, we buy cheap spirits. Me and my friends have not thrown up for so long. Oh, how we've grown. But I can't wait to go home, and I'm on my way, driving at 90 through those country lanes, singing to Tiny Dancer. And I miss the way you make me feel. It's real when we watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Yeah, we'd watch the sunset, yeah, over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill.
When you got nothing, freewheeling and free falling, you go. When you got nothing, you got something to prove. And then you get something, something that you've always dreamed about. But when you got something, you got something to lose. They'll take everything,
They'll take your spark, they'll take everything. They'll break your heart, they'll take everything. Oh, 'cause nothing's ever something until you lose everything. For a while you got everything. You're flying high, you don't wanna come down. But something stirs down in your soul. 'Cause everything is nothing till you have somebody to share it with. Somebody to have, somebody to hold. Give them everything. Give them light in the dark, give them everything. Give them all your heart, give them everything. Oh, 'cause nothing's ever something until you give everything. Cause nothing lasts forever. Oh, but some things never change. You know that anything is better when you got love. You've got everything. Everything.
You can spend your whole life imagining ghosts, worrying about the pathway to the future.
You got everything.
But all there will ever be is what's happening here.
Oh, 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 everything.
You are ready and able to do beautiful things in this world.
Oh, oh, everything.
You will only ever have two choices, love or fear.
Oh, oh,
choose love.
Everything.
And don't ever let fear turn you against your playful heart.
Here we go, Mom. Guess what?
Yeah.
We get to park here. That's cool.
One went out at a bus stop in Edinburgh. One went out in an English park. One went out in a nightclub when I was 15. Little lights in my heart. One went out when I lied to my mother. Said the cigarettes she found were not mine. One went out within me, now I smoke like a chimney. It's getting dark in this heart of mine. It's getting dark in this heart of mine. We're born with millions of little lights shining in the dark, and they show us the way. One lights up every time you feel love in your heart. One dies when it moves away. went out in the back streets of Manchester. One went out in an airport in Spain. One went out, I have no doubt, when I grew up and moved out from the place where the boy used to play. One went out when Uncle Ben got his tumor. We used to fish and I fish no more. Though we will not return, I know one still burn on a fishing boat off the New Jersey shore. On a fishing boat off the New Jersey shore. We're born with millions of little lights shining in the dark, and they show us the way. One lights up every time you feel love in your heart. One dies when it moves away. We're born with millions of little lights shining in our hearts, and they died on the way till we're old and we're cold, lying in the dark. 'Cause they all burn out one day. All burn out one day. All burn out one day.
You've got nothing to lose. And now I've got a hole in my pocket, a hole in my shirt, a whole lot of troubles, he said. But now the money is gone, life carries on, and I miss it like a hole in the head. I know a woman with kids around her ankles and a baby on her lap. She said one day her husband went to get a paper and the motherfucker never came back. Mortgage to pay and 4 kids to raise, keeping the wolf from the door. She said the wolf's just a puppy and the door's double locked, so why you gotta worry me for? But now he left a hole in my heart, a hole in the promise, a hole on the side of my bed. Oh, now that he's gone, well, life carries on, and I miss him like a hole in the head. Well, sometimes you can't change and you can't choose, and sometimes it seems you gain less than you lose. But now we've got holes in our hearts, well, we've got holes in our lives. Well, we've got holes, we got holes, but we carry on. Said we've got holes in our hearts, yeah, we've got holes in our lives. Well, we've got holes, we got holes, but we carry on. Said we've got holes in our hearts, we've got holes in our lives. Well, we've got holes, we got holes, but we carry on. Said we got holes in our hearts, we've got
never say never. Used to think we live forever, flying free beneath the sun. Days go running and hiding, weeks are going slipping and sliding. Years leave quicker every time they come. Do you remember when we were young? Look back to the best of days, collecting all yesterdays as they built up one by one. While we beg and we borrow, say we do it tomorrow, but tomorrow never seems to come. We used to never say never, used to think we live forever, flying free beneath the sun. Days go running and hiding, weeks are going slipping and sliding. Years leave quicker every time they come. Do you remember when we were young? We were boys on the beach, everything was in reach. I know it's hard to remember. Oh, the years they vanish. I always wanted to learn Spanish and travel around South America. We used to never say never, used to think we live forever, flying free beneath the sun. Days go running and hiding, weeks are going slipping and sliding. Years leave quicker every time they come. Do you remember when we were young?
She's a whistle on the wind, a feather on the breeze, a ripple on the stream. She's sunlight on the sea. She's a soft summer rain falling gently through the trees, and I love her. She's cunning as a fox, clever as a crow, solid as a rock. She is stubborn as a stone. She's a hard-headed woman and the best one that I know, and I love her. Well, I love her. She's as new as the springtime, strong as autumn blows, warm as the summer and soft as the snow. She's 1,000 miles from here. She is everywhere I go, 'cause I love her. She loves me like a woman, she looks like a lady, laughs like a child and cries like a baby. I think that maybe she's the one that's gonna save me.